we started to experiment, and we got every single part available from not just the music industry and the electronics industry, then we went to the audio industry and the real expensive high-end industry, and we got every value. It all started with every single value of 220K resistors. And we literally, with alligator clips, with studio monitors, sat there and listened to every single one. They all sounded different. We were dropped. We couldn't believe what we were hearing. In Class A, you can hear the difference in the parts. When it's got feedback, it illuminates how much impact that has. But in a Class A circuit, which is what is a preamp of a guitar amplifier, that's what happens. So we went through it. So you'll see, it looks like we don't have any one supplier of parts. It's all different parts. There's a $60 capacitor of both these amplifiers wholesale that's paper and oil, and we found the right place for it, but when you use two of them, it's too much. I mean, it's fascinating, and it turns out that the amplifier channels talk to each other through the power supply. That was a fascinating investigation. Everybody knows if you have your amp through a cabinet, it sounds different, but you didn't change any of the parts or the trainings or anything like that. I hope what I'm saying is a reflection of what you might hear in a second. I can plug them in, I can show you what they do. The thing I like about the amp is it's pretty gainy if you turn it all the way up. Pretty good sounding amp, but
Yeah, it's awesome.
the thing that's neat about this amp is it'll clean up in a really interesting way. And I shouldn't do that, but you hear how the high end is still there? There's no cap to ground, right? Making the acoustic guitars go nuts in here. So anyway, Derek uses the gain somewhere in the middle between what I just did and what I just did before. He's using a 100-watt one of these. It's just these amps are neat. It depends on if guys are playing. So I'll tell you where the covering comes from. I huffed my butt into a upholstery store looking for covering for the new Modern Eagle cases. And I found this beautiful paisley that had more red in it than that. We started to order it, and the company said, we don't make it anymore. It was a single run. So we found a replacement. That's this stuff. It turns out, I don't like Tolex because it rips easy. It rips really, and it's not really Tolex. It's just plastic with a thin covering on the back. This stuff holds up really well. Of all the carried around, I don't think every time it's been dinged, it hasn't ripped. It's great stuff. So we put it on one of the boxes of the amplifiers, and everybody said, "Oh, that's horrific. It looks like red shag carpeting," is what Judy said. That was really bad. And Doug Scheib walked in my office and says, "You're going to sell a lot of them, don't you?" and the thing that's cool about it, from the 100 yards, you can tell what kind of amp it is because of the covering. So really, the covering's a trademark in a way, right?